Hi guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first official video on YouTube. So I think everyone will be new here. So I would say if you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification button because you all know that I give value. So everything here will add value to you. So you do not want to miss any of my videos. Hi guys. So what am I supposed to say? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Why does that sound funny? Okay, so welcome to my YouTube channel. At what point do I say, if you're new on this platform, please follow, like, and turn on the notification button. I will subscribe, whatever. Plus, do all the things you need to do, Sha. Anyways, in this YouTube video, I'll be talking about blah, 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 blah. So today, I'll be talking about how you can do it yourself Schengen Visa. And this is mainly for those in the UK. And that's because when you are in the UK, you either are a student or you have a job and you're working here. So you have strong ties to the UK. Therefore, the Schengen countries, when you apply, wouldn't see you as you are trying to jackpot, you are trying to, take off. You understand it? So you have like a strong tie to want to come back to the UK. That's why it's much easier to get a Schengen visa from the UK than in Nigeria. In 2018, I do use an agent and then she do apply for me to come to France. I didn't want to do that, but she came to me as Hustler Square and said, "Oh, you should go to France. Come, let me do travel for you." You know, a lot of people are offering different things. She offered travel. I'm like, who am I to say no? And then I said yes to her. I didn't read the requirements. I didn't know what they wanted. I didn't do any of that. I just gave her the document she asked for me. I didn't know if they were correct or not, but all I knew was she told me a day to go for biometrics. I went for that biometrics, and at the end of the day, I got a rejection. Why? I still don't know till date, but I'm sure. Of course, she said I own my business and there was no tax, returns. She didn't book the flight. We didn't pay for the hotel. So I'm sure the embassy would have called the hotel and they would have said, "Oh, nothing like that. She didn't pay for the hotel." So I think there were a lot of things that could have, caused that rejection at that time. So after the rejection, I stayed away from applying for Schengen visa. Generally, I'm not one that is desperate about traveling. So if you reject me, trust me, you won't find me there again. I will take my time. I don't go back applying and all that. I stay in my house. My house is comfortable. I am not trying to run anywhere. But when I came to the UK, I was like, okay, I need to explore the Schengen areas. I need to have fun. And then I started researching on how to apply for Schengen visas. And I realized that there were, different requirements for different countries under the Schengen area. Am I even saying it right? Schengen. Why am I doing my mouth like that? Schengen area. Okay, so you have to check the requirements of the country that you intend to apply to, and that's by checking the checklist. From the checklist, you will know all that you need to apply successfully. So in this video, in the comment section or in the caption area, I'm going to add all the links to all the Schengen countries. All right, so if you're a student, you will need a letter from the school to say that you're a student with the uni and that you're traveling to the Schengen area from this day to this day and that you're going to return to your studies. If you have a job, you get that letter from your employer saying you're going on vacation from this day to this day and that you're going to return. If you're using your job document, you will need your pay slips and you need your employment letter. But the employment letter wasn't necessary for all Schengen countries. But for Greece, I didn't use it. But for other countries, some ask for you to provide your employment letter, and then you also need your bank statement. Before I forget, you will need your passport and also need your BLP. For me, I think that if you have more money in your account, you would probably get like multiple entry because they realize that okay, this person has money to go and come back again. I think so. It's just like a speculation from my end. But most times, a lot of people get like single entry for sometimes 2 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks. Me, I got like 6 weeks. And mine was multiple entry. A friend of mine did, he got 2 weeks and his was single entry. But at least it allows you to enter the Schengen area through the country that you have applied to. Then from there, you can visit other countries. For example, if you apply to Denmark, you must go in through Denmark. But when you get to Denmark, you can go to Greece, you can go to Spain, and you can go to Poland, like other areas within the Schengen zone. I hope you understand. So the first step is to go to the country that you want to apply to. You go to their link. I'm going to put all the links in the caption. You go to the link. When you go to the link, you create an account. When you create an account, someone will ask you to fill their application form first before you book appointment. So must you book appointment before you fill the application form. So what you do is you book the appointment. When you book the appointment, you fill the application form. Then you print the checklist. You also print your appointment letter because they will send an appointment letter to your email. Some will charge you like £20 for appointment, 30, £40. But some will say, like Greece didn't charge appointment fee. They said to come and pay at the embassy. So the checklist is what will show you all the documents that you need to go with. The checklist is like the most important part for you. You need to go with all the documents in the checklist. Once you get that right, you'll be granted a visa. Financially, I would say you need to have at least £2,000 in your account to do this application. Some people have less than that, but I would say just have 2,000 and make sure that you're not owing in terms of maybe your account is in, like a friend of mine went to apply and they realized that he was owing in his account and he hadn't paid. More like I think he took a loan or something or credit card or something, but he was owing. So they called him to pay some money into his account before it could be processed. If you don't go with all your documents or you don't go with everything correct, you have the chance to use the business center. It's very expensive to use it though. There's a business center in the VAC, in the VAC, or in the embassy there, wherever you're doing your processing. You find a business center that you can use to print your documents or to adjust some of your documents. But if you get it right, like I got mine right, I didn't need to use the business center. But I know people that have used that business center and it's always expensive. Do not forget that you need to book your hotel. All right. You can do that on booking.com. Be sure of the kind of hotel that you're booking. Look at the rating. Apart from the rating, be sure when they're going to debit you and you're comfortable with the day of debit. Okay. Don't go and book a hotel that they will take their money immediately you book and then you cannot cancel or adjust. Make sure you look at the terms and conditions properly. You can also book your flight. You must book your flight, not you can. Please, before you go to the embassy, you must book your flight and pay for it and print it out so that they see that you have paid for the flight already. Okay. Make sure that the date on the flight tallies with all the dates on your documents and even the dates on the hotel booking. You can use EasyJet, it's really cheap. You can use Ryanair, it's really cheap. You can get flights for £30, £40, £50, £60 on Ryanair, on EasyJet. It's quite affordable to travel with those airlines. Talking about traveling with the airlines, they all have like backspaces and limits. So make sure you check the limits properly. All those ones that are saying 40, £30, they will tell you that you can only bring a backpack. So if you're traveling for vacation, probably 3, 4 days, maybe everything can go into a backpack. For guys, it's always easier. But for ladies, we know we need to bring all the hair, all the different shoes. We need to slay. We need to take pictures. Our village people must know that we have traveled. So you will need to pay extra money. Like I paid extra money to take like my hand luggage. So the hand luggage, the allowance they gave me was about 15 kg. This one, 15 kg. So with the hand luggage, I was able to put my stuff, but then I had limits with the liquids that I could carry. I regretted. I wished I had taken like a whole luggage, like the one I can check in. With that one, I will have like enough space, put all my creams and all my liquids and all my perfumes, and I will not worry. But I had to manage. I got like small cans, 10, 100 ml cans, and then I put some of the liquids that I usually use on my face and on my body on those in those little cans, and I carried them in my hand luggage, and it was perfect for me. So if you follow due process, you book your hotel, you book your flights, and then you fill the form, you book an appointment, and you do the checklist, you should be fine with getting a Schengen visa. As far as you're a student or you work here, then there's no need to turn you away because you have a strong tie and you have more reasons to come back to the UK because, of course, you're busy here. I hope you find this video insightful and very helpful. Although with the Schengen areas right now, there is a lack of dates. It's really terrible. Like a lot of people check and they don't find dates. So what I will be doing is I usually find dates for different areas in the Schengen zone area. What I'll be doing is if I find any dates, maybe France, Netherlands, Denmark, I'm always checking. I will be posting on my page on Instagram. So go follow me at Hustler Square Official on Instagram, and also follow me on TikTok at Hustler Square Official. And I'll be posting on TikTok and on Instagram so that you can just turn on the notification and all so that you can see the dates. So if you want to apply to Schengen area, I would advise you to go for what is available. After when you get in there, you can also explore other areas instead of saying, oh, I must go to France, I must go to France. If you see Greece, take it and move on. Usually when I find, I will post. And I would advise us to, if you find, or I would encourage us rather, if you find, message me so that I can post it and tell others. It's always helpful for us to help ourselves. I hope you have enjoyed this video and you have found it really helpful and quite insightful. I don't know how well I did. So if I did well, please comment, give a thumbs up so that I could do more videos like this. Thank you. Bye. I don't do YouTube video. Daddy, 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 daddy. Boss, thank you. Thank you. Eh? Thank you. Eh? Torí gini, torí ń pé, torí ń pé, torí ń pé. It will add up. You will add up in Jesus' name. When I begin to work on this video, when I begin to edit this video, you will add up and I will get subscribers. In Jesus' name. I'm your Jesus. Peace out.